Hey everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a super fun one because we are going to go through and do some Bring Back My Bar voting together. Now you might be asking yourself, aren't we in a Bring Back My Bar month right now? Well, we are, but I am going to explain a little bit, and then we're actually going to go through and do some voting together. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks, and we're going to see what is up for round one of this Bring Back My Bar voting. Now, in case you are new here or newer to Scentsy, hello and welcome. I hope you'll stick around. This is such a fun promotion that Scentsy offers every year, twice a year, where we are able to vote back, and not we as consultants, but everyone, anyone who has internet access is able to submit their votes for past fragrances to be re-released out of the Scentsy vault and made available again for a 1 month period. That's why we call it Bring Back My Bar. So it's really a fun way to be able to try some new to you fragrances, maybe stock up on some old favorites or add them to Scentsy Club. Such a great promotion. This is one that I have always really enjoyed, and like I said, it is offered twice a year. So in January typically, and typically in June or July is when these bars are made available, and we have our Bring Back My Bar promotion. This year we are doing Bring Back My Bar during the month of July. So we are right in the beginning of a Bring Back My Bar promotion, and I am loving this particular Bring Back My Bar round. I think it's a really great one, but they need to start to prepare for the next Bring Back My Bar promotion. So because since it is a voting process, they have to go through all the votes and see who the winners are, and then Scentsy has to go through and make all of the bars and or pods and or fragrance flowers. That's right. I'm gonna read to you all of the details. This round is different, and it's so fun because this year is actually Scentsy's 20th anniversary. So we're doing something a little special, and I'm really excited for it. And then we are gonna hop over to the computer, do some voting together, and then we'll also go through and do voting during round two as well, because there's gonna be 2 rounds. So first, I'm gonna go ahead and read to you directly from Scentsy. And then I'll give you kind of my 2 cents, and then we will hop over to the computer and do some voting. So the next round of Bring Back My Bar voting is here. It starts today, friends. So you can go onto my website, your consultant's website, any consultant's website, and cast your votes. So it starts today, which is July 8th. We wanted to make sure this round was extra special for you. To celebrate Scentsy's 20th anniversary, we're offering 2 opportunities to vote for the retired fragrances you would like to enjoy again. So round 1, that is where we're at right now. We are kicking off round 1 today. Vote for bars exclusively from the very first Scentsy catalog. I am so excited because I think there's gonna be so many fragrances. Well, I shouldn't say so many because I don't know exactly how many were actually in the very first Scentsy catalog. I would imagine between 50, 60 maybe. I don't know. I'm just like making a random guess, but anyways, I'm really excited. I think there's gonna be a lot of new to us fragrances that we've either never even heard of or haven't had a chance to try. So this round includes classic Scentsy fragrances many of you may not have had the chance to experience. So I am extra excited for this round. I just think it's so awesome. I wouldn't mind if, I mean, depending on how many fragrances were in the initial catalog, I wouldn't mind having like a whole Bring Back My Bar promotion from like the first 5 Scentsy catalogs. I think that would be really cool. Anyways, I'm not gonna sound greedy. I'm super happy we're able to vote from the first Scentsy catalog. Then round 2 is going to happen, and I'm going to do a separate video when round 2 does kick off, and we'll do some voting during round 2 because they're going to be totally different fragrances. So round 2, we will have a chance to choose from the top 200 fragrances discontinued before January 2023, including licensed Scentsy bars. This excludes previous Bring Back My Bar winners from the past 5 years. I love that Scentsy has started doing this because Bring Back My Bar, and I mean, I'm not mad about it. I just think that this is a much better system. When we didn't have these parameters of not voting for fragrances that have been available within the last 5 years, it was always kind of like the same few scents, Happy Birthday, Banana Nut Bread, some of those like 5 fragrances we'd always see come back. And while those are great fragrances, that's why they always get voted back. it is nice to see some new to you fragrance. Obviously they're not new because they're retired, but some new to you fragrances. So I actually like that they have the new parameters in there. So here's how it's gonna work. So the top 5 Scentsy fragrances from round 1, which is what kicks off today, and then the top 15 fragrances from round 2 will be available for purchase and or Scentsy Club subscriptions starting January 1st of 2025. So that's what I mean. So while the voting period is pretty short, and we're going to talk about all the details here right now, they do, you know, we have to vote for them, they have to tally the votes, and then they have to make all the bars. So it takes some time to do this. And January, believe it or not, I know we're in July, but January will be here before you know it. So one last surprise, 2 of the winning fragrances chosen by us, by Scentsy, will be available as Buttercup Belle Fragrance Flowers for the first time in Bring Back My Bar history. So I love the fact that the Bring Back program is expanding. So not only do we have Bring Back My Bar, we are now including some of them available in pods. Now we're bringing back some fragrance flowers, which I am excited about. We have also extended the Bring Back program to Bring Back My Washer Whiffs and Bring Back My Buddy. I think that's the only other Bring Back promotions. I would love it if they would do like a Bring Back My Warmer. Even like, I realize that they probably can't offer like 25 retired warmers, but like if they offered like the top 3 or even top 2 retired warmers, I think that would be super cool. But anyways, back on track here. So here are the details that you need to know for this Bring Back My Bar voting period. Okay, voting details. Round 1 starts at 10 a.m. Monday, July 8th. So we're here, we are there. It's time, it's go time. And it ends 10 a.m. that's Pacific time, Wednesday, July 10th. So the beginning of the day, depending on where you're at, but Pacific time, 10 a.m. Pacific time, Wednesday is the time you have to vote. So the rest of the day today, all day tomorrow, and then the first little bit of Wednesday is when you have the voting opportunity. So, and that's just for round 1, just for the fragrances that were available for the very first Scentsy catalog. Then round 2 is going to kick off. Just pick up right where round 1 left off. Round 2 starts 10 a.m. Pacific time, Wednesday, July 10th, and ends 10 a.m. Pacific time, Friday, July 12th. So we've got this whole week to vote. So again, I am gonna do this same exact video on Wednesday. We'll go through and we'll vote together and see what 200 fragrances we will have the opportunity to vote back. Now, you can vote once a day for up to 5 fragrances on the Bring Back My Bar page on our website, your consultant's website, Scentsy.com, just the general Scentsy website, per website, per device. I'll go into more detail on that. But make sure you get your picks in on time. The winners will be announced in August. So, and I did a video last go around, just announcing the winners, so you can expect that in August, and then we'll know what to expect to be re-released in January 2025. So, a couple of my little tips here, and then I'll give you what some of my assumptions are. I don't know. We'll get to that here in just a second. But what I meant by this little like loophole. So you're allowed to vote for you have 5 votes. Whether you vote 5 times for the same fragrance you want to see come back, whether you give a couple of votes to one fragrance and a few to another, or if you do 5 totally different fragrances, you have 5 votes. So do with it what you will. But they're trying to let you know that you can only vote for 5 votes per day, but it's 5 votes per consultant's website or Scentsy's website per device. So I can have 5 votes on my iPad. I can also have 5 votes from my cell phone. I can also have 5 votes from my computer. I can also have 5 votes from my laptop. So it's per website, per device. Now, if you only have one device, you're like, I'm not gonna vote on, I only have the one device. It's okay. You can go on to several different websites and cast your vote. So we're actually gonna do that. So I'm gonna show you how you can do that, just in case you are wanting to cast several votes. Now, clearly you don't have to do that. If you are super happy as a clam, super content with 5 votes, you can hop on, do your 5 votes, and you're good. But if there's a scent that you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see that this is available to bring back, and maybe you're wanting to cast a few extra votes, that is your loophole. So you can go onto different websites or use different devices, and you can cast 5 new votes that way. Now, because I am just super intrigued to see, I don't know that I'm gonna know any. I know for sure 2 fragrances, and I'm so excited for today that I actually broke out my bars, because both of these are in my club, and I know for sure these 2 were in the initial catalog, and it is Banana Nut Bread, because Banana Nut Bread is kind of what like started it all with Scentsy pretty much. I know that, so Heidi and Orville are our co-CEOs, and I know she had this going and Orville thought she was actually baking banana nut bread. And it's so true. Like, this really does smell like true banana nut bread. It is so, in fact, I may pop this in the warmers today because this just smells so dang good. The other one, and the only reason why I know this, I have not seen, well, I lie. I have actually seen the very first Scentsy catalog, because at a leadership training, we were taken to the very first like Scentsy, well, it was a storage container. It wasn't even like a full manufacturing facility, but they still have the storage container here in Idaho. And they still have some of the like original things that were in the storage container. And I remember, so they have a few of those catalogs in there. So I remember seeing it, but I don't like actually like remember any of the like fragrances. I just know Banana Nut Bread because I know the story. And then I do remember seeing the testers. So the little testers that we have now that look like little lip glosses, they haven't always looked like that. They used to be in big, like heavy glass jars. And I remember seeing a glass jar in the shipping container of Sugar Cookie. So I know that that was in the, I mean, I think so. Maybe it was in the second catalog. I don't know, but I feel like this is probably an OG scent, one of the originals. So Banana Nut Bread, I know for sure should be up for voting, and then Sugar Cookie, I would imagine. But other than that, I mean, maybe Happy Birthday. I'm not 100% sure, but like I said, the only ones I know, I'm fairly certain, 100% certainty, Banana Nut Bread, fairly certain on Sugar Cookie. Other than that, I'm just so excited to see what's gonna be like some new to us fragrances, and really like see where Scentsy started and what fragrances Scentsy started out with. So I'm a total nerd when it comes to this stuff. When it comes to like sentimental details, like I love it. I'm totally here for it. So I am really, really excited to see what is going to be up for voting. So let's go ahead and hop over to the computer and cast some votes. Okay, so let's get to voting. So like I said, you can go on to my website and or your consultant's website and or all the consultants' website and cast your votes. So our website is rowberrywax.com. Like I said, or you can also go on to Scentsy's general website, which you will see, and surrounding consultants in your area. You can go to their website as well. So this is what you're going to see. Super fun and colorful. I am loving this. Cheers to 20 years of fragrance. So clearly we don't see the voting on this top banner. You're going to want to scroll down just a little bit, and that's where you're going to see all the way to the left here, Bring Back My Bar voting. So you're going to go ahead and this is going to look a little bit different depending on what kind of device you're using. I am on my desktop computer. If you are going to be doing this from a mobile device, it may look a little bit different, but just scroll until you see this picture of the Bring Back My Bar voting picture. So we'll go ahead and click here. And round 1, we are ready to vote. So feeling a little retro? Discover retired Scentsy bars from the very first Scentsy catalog and vote for the ones you want to see return. Your favorite might even come back as a fragrance flower. So this is just a reminder that voting ends on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So here you can see your 5 voting slots here, so we can fill those up. Now, again, you can totally vote all 5 for the same fragrance if you want to. You can do 5 different. You can do 2 for one, 3 for another, whatever you want to do. The world is your oyster. Knock yourself out. And these little top 25 banners, that's going to change. It's going to change throughout the day and throughout, you know, this voting period. So let's go ahead and see. So again, we knew Banana Nut Bread. I would be shocked if this does not get voted back, because this is just an all-around favorite. So we have Absolutely Apricot. And if there is a scent that you are not familiar with, you can always click on View Details, and this is going to give you the description. So Absolutely Apricot is fresh picked apricots with a splash of lily flower. This has me a little bit scared because the current Juicy Peach scent that's back for Bring Back My Bar, when that's warming, there's a bit of a powder note that comes out. So this lily flower has me a little bit nervous. So I'm going to go ahead and pass on that one. Almond Cookie, this sounds amazing. I have not had a chance to give this a try. Sweet and Nutty Almond Extract. So I think that's going to be nice. I'm going to go ahead and cast a vote here. And this is where you can see you can increase the amount of votes, or if you change your mind, you know, you can totally, nothing's set in stone until you actually submit all of your votes. Ooh, baked brown sugar. Not familiar with this one either. So this is warm rum mixed with nutmeg. That sounds delightful. And keep in mind, these bars will be back for Bring Back My Bar in January, if that like makes a difference on your voting. Banana nut bread is right from the oven with ripe bananas, nuts, and spices. You guys, it's straight up fresh banana nut bread. Blackberry bushel. I'm so here for the scents that I'm not familiar with. I'm so excited. Juicy ripe bursting blackberries. So if you like berry scents, blackberry scents, I think you'll like this. Bridal bouquet, I'm thinking that's going to be a floral. And then we have some scents that we don't even have like an illustration for. Candy corn, that's going to be super sweet. Cheerful day, new to me. Sunny lemon, white grapefruit, and mandarin with French verbena and wildflower. That sounds delightful. Cinnaberry, that's interesting. Natural cinnamon and fresh berries, so spiced berry. Citrus Squirt, Coming Home. I know this one is a favorite amongst many. Fruity Spice Accord that is very warm and inviting. I would think that smells like Welcome Home. I wonder if Welcome Home is in this. I wouldn't be surprised if Welcome Home is in this too. Craven Caramel. Craven Caramel. That's it. That's the scent description. Daydream. So let's see what this one is. Woodsy Cedar with fruit undertones. I just want to smell all of these. I really want to smell all these. Deck the Halls, going to be a holiday one, I'm thinking. Festive ambiance of tangy cranberries and fresh winter greenery. That sounds really lovely. I know it'll be after the holidays, but that sounds really good. So, okay, so cast my vote there. Fresh cut cantaloupe. Oh, I think that would be really nice. Vine riped melon with hints of juicy orange. That sounds amazing. So we already have 3 out of 5 votes. Fresh cut pine, frosted snowman, pine boughs, and fresh mint. Garden paradise, a wonderful, bountiful, earthy garden scent. Gingerbread man, we can see some, I love seeing this top 25 banner, and it's going to be moving around. So I will also say that no matter like where this ends, like when we're coming up to the final hours and minutes of this, just because it has a top 25 banner on it doesn't mean it's most up to date. So don't feel like, you know, at the end of this, you're going to know which ones won, because you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. I've heard stories of people saying, well, I saw that, you know, what this scent was in the top 25 for Bring Back My Bar voting, so I removed it from my club. It's like, no, don't do that. I never ever do that until Bring Back My Bar actually happens. Even when they announce the winners next month, I feel like, I'm just going to wait until we know for sure, just because I have trust issues. Okay, so ooh, Honeydew Harmony. Ripe Juicy Honeydew Melon with watermelon and cantaloupe. Ooh, that sounds lovely. So I already have 4 out of 5 votes. Lucky in Love. I had no idea this was an OG fragrance. Wow. So Lucky in Love, if you like Love Spell from Victoria's Secret, this is an exact dupe. That's exactly what it smells like. Sweet bouquet of mandarin, bergamot, and orange with hints of peaches and berries. It's exactly Victoria's Secret Love Spell. Did I repeat myself? Lucky. It's Victoria's Secret Love Spell. So if you, if you're familiar with that, this is an exact dupe. So I wouldn't be surprised. If I had to place my bets, I would say this one, Lucky in Love for sure, Banana Nut Bread for sure. I have to see which all are available, and then I'll make my assumptions. Kickin' Berry Kiwi. Oh, that's all it is. Kickin' Berry Kiwi. Key Lime Pie. Oh, mouth-watering blend of coconut and lime. Okay, that's going to get my 5th vote here. So when we have our 5 votes, you're going to see this screen. So this screen is going to let you know you have filled all 5 of your voting spots. So now you can go ahead and fill out your contact information. What I will say is, don't worry, we aren't, like, the consultant isn't going to be contacting you or anything like that. This is just for Scentsy to keep track. So not to worry there. If you are voting on multiple websites, you're good. We're not going to blow you up or anything like that. This is just for Scentsy to keep track of. And then if you do want to receive marketing emails, you can always check this box. But if not, you can just submit your votes here. And thank you. And then if you want to share on social media, you can here. So votes have been tallied. Now I'm going to show you this little loophole of going to Scentsy's general website, and we'll cast some more votes. Okay, so now we are on Scentsy's general website, just Scentsy.com. You can see here, choose a consultant, so we know this is not attached to anyone. We're going to come back down here to the same area, and ta-da, we have 5 more votes that we can do. So, all right, we left off key lime pie. So we went ahead and voted here. Let's see what else we have. Luscious lemon, just a really good lemon scent. Meditation, I feel like I've smelled that. A strong woodsy floral, maybe not. Melon Madness, I am not familiar with. Muskmelon blended with invigorating chamomile. That sounds interesting. Melt Away Melon. The original catalog had lots of melon scents. Cool crisp cucumbers and fruity melons. That sounds lovely. So let's go ahead and cast a vote there. And let's see here. We have Mistletoe Magic, Mouth-Watering Melon, another melon scent. Cool. Muskmelon and Ripe Fig. Interesting. Mulberry Bush. I am definitely familiar with Mulberry Bush. Sweet mulberry accented with bittersweet orange peels. That's a good one. Oatmeal Cookie. Oh, I'm here for all the cookie scents. Savory cinnamon, oatmeal, and warm sugar. Go ahead and vote here. I'm actually surprised. I have actually heard of some of these. Orange Dreamsicle. Oh, yeah. We'll go ahead and cast a vote here. This is a great one. I will say, I feel like Tangerine Creamsicle it's very similar, but I actually think it's a little bit better. But I know that I'm surprised that this is in the original catalog. A classic combination of fresh orange swirled with vanilla cream. I know Sean's gonna love that. So go ahead and vote there. Pear Plunge. Ripe pears with cucumber melon undertones. Ooh, that sounds lovely. Already 4 out of 5 votes. See, this is why it's good to vote on other websites because it's hard to choose. All these sound great. Ooh, Pearberry. Not familiar with this one either. Smooth blend of delicious pears and raspberries. Absolutely. So here we are. We left off at P, so I'm going to go ahead and put in my information, and then I will show you how we can find other consultant websites to vote on. Okay, so I have my information put in here, and now we can go ahead and submit. And thank you so much. Okay, so we left off on Pearberry. So now here's the other way. If you don't know any other consultants, personally, you can just go up to, like I said, Scentsy's general website and go up to where it says choose a consultant. And you can enter in a city. It can be your city. It can be a city anywhere else. It doesn't have to be something that's totally like local to you. It can be absolutely anywhere. So we'll go ahead and we'll go Sacramento. So, and we can choose from any of these consultants that we can go onto their website and we can vote. So we'll go on to Charity's website. And we will cast some more votes. See, so, okay, let's go ahead. We left off on Pearberry. So let's see here. Okay, Pearberry, we have, ooh, Pearberry Spice. And that's all we have. that's the description. We'll go ahead and vote because that sounds delightful. I'm here for all the pear scents. So, We have pepperberry spice. And that's, you know, it's an OG scent when the name is the description. Peppermint patty, a minty confection enveloped in rich, dark chocolate. I'm not huge on peppermint scents. I'm also not huge on chocolate scents for home fragrance. So, but I can definitely see why it's a top 25 fragrance. Perfect pecan pie. An aroma of holiday pecan pie. Yes, please. Go ahead and vote there. Okay. Oh, perfectly pomegranate. I had no idea that this one was a part of the original catalog. I know a lot of people have really liked it. If you like fruit punchy kind of scents, I think you'll really like this. This has been around for, it stayed around in the catalog for a long time. So, and I think it actually might still be available it might be available as a brick through Scentsy Club. I might also be wrong. But I think this actually might be one of the ones that you can get as a brick. Perfectly pomegranate is dark and juicy pomegranate with a sweet berry finish. This is a classic. I wouldn't be surprised if this one gets voted back. So I definitely think that's probably gonna, I'm gonna make my assumptions. We'll see. Pink Plumeria Passion. Hawaiian Island blossoms with exotic. Ooh, this sounds lovely. So I'll go ahead and vote here. And let's see here. So, ooh, pumpkin pie. I'm here for all the pumpkin scents. I'm sure in January I'm going to be like, I don't want any pumpkin. Pumpkin, cinnamon, cloves, and nutmeg. I'm going to go ahead and vote. See, and again, we're back up to 4 and we're still in P. So this is why it's good to vote on other websites. Puppy Love. I love that name. Sweet pea blossoms on a background of velvet musk. Well, that sounds beautiful. So here we are. So pearberry spice, perfect pecan pie, pink plumeria. We're still in peas. Pumpkin pie and puppy love. All right, let's go ahead and get our info put in. All right, so 5 more votes. We are ready to rock and roll. And now we'll go back onto Scentsy's general website and pick another consultant website. So here we are back on Scentsy.com, and we know that because it's not attached to a consultant. So we'll go ahead and choose. And like I said, it doesn't have to be your city. It can be any city, anywhere. Okay, let's go on to Melissa's website and let's start voting. Okay, so we were in the P's. We left off on Puppy Love. Oh, which clearly I passed up. Okay, Raindrop. Cool, fresh smell of delicate flowers after a spring rainfall. That sounds like it's nice and fresh. Red Delicious. Isn't that available right now? I actually think that might be a mistake. Crisp, juicy apples, fresh from the orchard. I think that's available right now. And yes, it is available right now. I just double checked the scent description and I think that might be a mistake. But hey, now we know Red Delicious that is currently available for Bring Back My Bar is actually from the original catalog. So Relaxation is a strong, spicy floral. Okay. Revved up raspberry. That sounds nice. Raspberries covered in sweet cream and sprinkled with French vanilla. That sounds delightful. So, okay. Root beer barrel. If you like root beer scents. Simply sunflower. Bright yellow sunflowers. Nice. Sippin' cider. I feel like I know this one. Just warm cider. I'm here for it. Okay, and sticky cinnamon bun. I know this one. I'm actually surprised with how many I am actually familiar with. Sticky cinnamon bun. While I'm not huge on cinnamon scents, this is a really good one. Cinnamon and sweet icing with warm, nutty nuances. This is a great, it really does smell like a sticky cinnamon bun. It is bakery goodness. So I'm going to go ahead and vote there. And Sugar Cookie, there she is. Not surprised she's in top 25. I would not be surprised if this, so I guess this means it's not coming back for the fall and winter season. That's what that would mean, right? Yeah. And this has been available. Well, maybe it's just the 5-year rule when for the next round. Maybe that's what it is. Huh, interesting. Sweet Serenity. This is captivating harmony of pineapple, peach, and several different citrus favorites, accented by jasmine, musk, and amber notes. That sounds amazing. So I'm going to go, again, we're up to 4 already. Let's see. Okay, we can get out of the S's. Thunderstorm. I know this is a popular one. I would not be surprised to see that one come back. Thunderstorm is very refreshing, sharp, spicy outdoor fragrance like the breeze in a storm. Vanilla Berry Blast. New to me. Fruity vanilla bouquet. I'll take it. If it's vanilla, sign me up. Okay, so we have our information and now we can submit and we are good to go. So now let's go back to Scentsy's general website, find another consultant website to order on or vote from. Okay, let's see here. So we'll go back to Boise. Okay. Bonnie, she's my friend. Okay. So let's cast some more votes. So we're in the V's now, right? Yes. Vanilla Berry Blast. Vanilla Cream. I actually have this in my club, so I don't need that one, but it is a great one. If you love just pure vanilla scents, if you like simply vanilla, just a good solid vanilla scent, cast some votes here. It's a great one. Vanilla Wafer. Velvety smooth vanilla with a touch of honey. That sounds wonderful. Okay. Very Berry. I'm not familiar with that. Sweet blend of cherries and strawberries with a hint of violet and rose. Okay. Okay. I really want to smell all of them. We have Wassail. Fruity bouquet of tangy oranges, apples, and mulling spices. That sounds lovely as well. Okay. And we have Watermelon Patch. I know Watermelon Patch. A lot of people know Watermelon Patch. This is a great one. This is a great, Scentsy does a great watermelon scent. This is Sweet Vine Ripened Watermelon. So that's a great one. If you like watermelon scents, cast some votes here. Wild Black Cherry. Holy cannoli, can we say strong? This is a super, super strong one. So if you like strong scents, you may want to throw some votes this way. A sweet, juicy black cherry, like an old-fashioned black cherry soda. I will always remember this was probably one of the first ones that I did have to take out of my warmers because Sean had come home from work one day and he was like, whoa. He was like, this is so strong. I can almost taste it. It's a strong one. It's a strong one for sure. If you like cherry scents and like rich black cherry scents, you may want to throw some votes here. Winter Wonderland. This is exhilarating blast of frosty mint breeze. And then last but most certainly not least, we have Woodberry. And this is woody notes mingle with succulent berries. Sure, why not? Now we still have one more vote, so I can go ahead and vote for another one. I think we'll go ahead and do another Vanilla Berry Blast. Okay, so we have that. We'll do one more round of voting together. Let me enter in my information and we'll hop back over to Scentsy's general website. Okay, so let's go ahead and submit these. Thank you. And now back to Scentsy's general web page. Okay, so let's do one more round. I think you guys kind of get the idea, get the gist of it. So we'll go ahead and search. And we'll do Tiffany. She's my friend too. And consultants, by the way, consultants don't get anything from you voting on their websites. So don't feel like, oh, well, I don't know this person. It's okay. We don't get anything. Okay, so let's go ahead and vote here. Okay, so let's just say you want to vote for a couple of different fragrances, but like you want to use a few different votes. So let's just say, so I want to do 2 almond cookie. That would just be how you do it. And so you can see it takes up 2 slots. And then we'll go with key lime pie. We'll do 2 here. And then let's just go back up to banana nut bread. So we'll go ahead and do that. So if you want to vote multiple times for the same fragrance, you can. You can fill all 5 if you want to, or 2 here, 3 there, however you want to do it. Totally up to you. So now let me go ahead and submit these votes, and then we will check out and see what I think the top 5 are going to be from the original catalog. Okay, so this is what I would think would be the top 5, just based on what I think is popular. I think banana nut bread is going to be one that comes back. I do think Lucky in Love is going to come back. So Lucky in Love 2 here. I really hope Key Lime stays in there, but we'll see. I do think Perfectly Pomegranate is going to be one of the ones. And I'd really love to see, I think Sticky Cinnamon Bun is going to be one of the ones. And then last but not least, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Watermelon Patch would be it, but yeah, I'm gonna say it's probably going to be Watermelon Patch. Those would be the 5 I would assume, but I really honestly hope for 5 totally like random, totally new to most people fragrances, but we'll have to wait and see. All right, friends, so there you have it. We have cast our votes. I've showed you how you can go through and cast multiple votes on different websites. I'm actually surprised that I knew more fragrances than I was expecting. I was figuring it would all look totally like fragrances I'd never heard of before. So definitely there's some really, really great ones from the original Scentsy catalog, and it makes sense why some of them have been brought back from previous Bring Back My Bar promotions. And some of these are totally new to me. So I'm really, really excited to see what we get voted back. So if you love banana nut bread and you've been like, why can we not get this back for Bring Back My Bar? This is your chance to cast your vote. Again, anyone can vote as long as you have internet access. You can go on to anyone's website, any consultant's website, Scentsy.com, just general. Cast your votes if you really want this or any other fragrance that you see. If you really want it to come back, cast your votes and we'll see. Hopefully we'll see it come back. So really, really excited. I love the fact that they do this promotion, and it's gonna be a super fun one. And I feel like the perfect way to celebrate Scentsy's 20th anniversary. So there you have it, friends. Let me know down below in the comments, what are you voting for? What do you want to see come back? I absolutely love hearing from you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like this type of content. If you're new, please subscribe. If you already subscribed, be sure to hit the notification bell. That way you stay up to date with all things Scentsy. And again, this same type of video is going to go up on Wednesday as well to do some round 2 voting together. So have an amazing day, you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.